Hello everybody, this is my cat site and welcome back for the start of the new campaign, and we are in the final period of the day and we are on Caspian Border, and here we go, we are live. So good old classic map here from Battlefield 3 Caspian Border. I expect to see at least 2 jet drops, seeing as one of them is Cryptic Dash. I don't know that name, but Slayer's definitely ground, and yeah, here comes a double jet drop here onto Charlie. We're watching Slayer come in, and we are going to have a battle. He drops down back. Pretty good spot right here. You should be able to get in. He looks like he was a sniper, so he's going to be able to get his beacon down almost immediately. And the 1FR is going to set up behind the buildings, and they're going to try and get control here. I think they are going to have the numbers, and they're going to be able to hold this flag. So, the initial Charlie flag capture is absolutely huge. We are playing on the 4 flag version, so we could have a potential stalemate here. We do have some Bailers coming in from the 4 ID. They're probably going to have a beacon hiding out here somewhere. There it is out here. Scorpion realizes that they're trying to hunt it down. Scorpion gets taken out by a Realm, and it looks like the initial round start is definitely going to go the way of 1FR. They're going to get the initial flag drops on Bravo. The tanks, looks like Brazzer and the Source, are going to get Alpha. They're going to roll up this bridge road here probably and try and prevent access down from vehicles coming from the 4 ID main base. Helicopter pilot, looks like Yummy is going to be flying this. Sorry, Tom is going to be flying it. Yummy is going to be sitting in the jumper seat and going to be providing some air support here. They're going to be taking some damage, and man, these helicopters are definitely difficult to fly. Meanwhile, it looks like Brazzer tank shots coming in, and they're trying to hold off the infantry, and it looks like it's actually going to work here. Here come the fire coming in, and they are definitely all over the 1JFR infantry on the ground. Really nice gunshot right there by Realm. We'll see if he's able to stay up. Oh, he doesn't see him. He doesn't see him. He doesn't see him. Realm gets taken out, and actually, do we have a Kilo sighting on the server? A Kilo sighting? Where's Kilo? Probably doing something ridiculous. Kilo 1FR, it looks like he's going to be here. He gets taken out by Tom up in the helicopter, and they're going to be able to drop down in, and then this Charlie flag, they are down like in the little, we'll call it the generator room? Jenny's. In the Jenny. And then they're just trying to stay alive. Blockhead staying up. Bleed is going opposite way, but he's going to spawn in his people, and that's going to be enough to try and get this Bleed. Meanwhile, we got guys up in the rocks, down here hiding, up on the roof. I like this spot. Yarg's got a good spot. And it looks like they're going to have enough to get the Bleed, which is important because that's going to get them back to even. No. Not able to get it. Huge spawn-ins coming from the 1FR. Yarg is able to take out Kilo, but they're going to know they're on the roof now, so I don't know how much longer Yarg's going to be able to stay up here. See if he starts spawning his squad mates, but once they realize it, they're going to start tossing grenades like freaking nobody's business. Yeah, Yarg hides. And actually, they don't even need to use Yarg. It looks like they have a beacon, and they're going to land another one up here. The squad leader's going to go ahead and spawn in. Oh, man. Realm gets annihilated. So, really good hold here on this Charlie flag, and that's going to prevent any pushes, and it's going to keep the bleed going in the 1JFR favor. TechX is trying to help with this push here. He gets taken out by... What the fuck killed TechX? I don't know. Something killed TechX. Round's still hanging out. Trying to hold on to this flag, but it does look like maybe helicopter. Nope. Helicopter is over here, and they're pushing into this last flag. This is going to be Marine and his squad. They're trying to put pressure on Delta. That's preventing the reinforcements from leaving Delta and getting into Charlie. Oh, here we go again. But the bleed is coming up. TechX is holding it. Bleed's coming back the way of the 1JFR, and Blockhead with his squad. They're doing a pretty good job of holding this flag. I think they're going to be able to continue to hold it. And despite putting a lot of resources into this flag, the 4 ID is burning tickets, and this is going to get expensive. And one of the things that can really hurt you here at 21CW is throwing large amounts of people at the same flag over and over again and not able to get the kill, or get the flag. Realm takes out Jado. He's going to try and take up the back of this building. not able to take out Slayer there, who's still able to hold. And this push is just kind of like floundering. Really good mine placements here, and I really like this armor usage. Lehao just sitting back, trying to keep Fengard and Zalidal from pushing up. Ethnix looks like he is trying to get into this maybe alpha flag, but there's just no chance. Like, he's just going to be outnumbered, and this allows Realm. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Like, they're just going to be outnumbered here, and this is a hard flag to push into. Like, you almost have to rotate armor up. And we do have a side push right here. It looks like Niz and his squad are trying to get into this alpha flag, but they're going to have to go against 2 tanks, and they're going to have to have a pretty strong AT presence. We'll see if Yummy's able to find anybody in this jet here. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he circles back and tries to get some shots on those tanks. No, he's going to find a jet. Get some shots off. Oh, nice shot. Takes out Obi, so quick kill there. Meanwhile, Fengard and Zalidal have been able to push up, clear out some of those mines, and they're working their way towards Bravo. Meanwhile, I can't figure it out. Niz is still trying to push in here, but they're stuck in this tower. They're going against Bullet-Ended Magnus tank, 2 tanks, and actually a 3rd kind of rotating mid. But here we go. This is what they need. Push coming Bravo. Scorpion's going to start trying to get some AT into Fengard here. He's going to bring up the first push in that tank. And Scorpion, nice. He is able to get 1 kill. No, yeah, I thought he got 1 kill. Maybe not. Flag starts dropping on Alpha, and that's going to rotate the last tank over. And I think this is a really good opportunity for them to rotate into this Bravo flag. But Marine, sneaky Marine, they brought his squad back around. And they're going to try and push some pressure on Delta. Fengard's still trying to get into this Charlie flag, and with no infantry support, he very well be able to, but I imagine he's going to be taking rocket fire from up on this hill. Bangin' Crazy spots him out, says there's a tank going into our back flag, and we'll see what that comes. Right now, Stu on the 4ID and Yummy. Oh no, Obi was flying that jet. Niz is still pushing in, able to get the bleed. They knock out the spawn beacon, but they're still going to have to deal with infantry and potentially a tank. But it is going to be enough. They're going to throw the mines down to try and prevent the tanks from rotating in. Fury Divine gets him in. Oh, Chillin went for the knife. Sniper, reload, pistol. Oh. Realm is able to take out Bangin' Crazy. And Cryptic Dash is the last one in. They're going to keep trying to drop in. Meanwhile, Fengard... Oh, man. Mines. Wrench. Oh, not quite. The source was so close. Oh, Fengard gets another kill. But no, never mind. That was Zone. That was his teammate. Still hanging in there. Yummy trying to provide the air cover. And it looks like Stu's going to be coming back around too, potentially trying to provide some air cover. But huge infantry push has come out of that center Charlie flag into the gimme for the 4ID, and I think the 1FR is going to be able to get this Delta flag. It's going to come down to Juno and his squad, and they are pinned down, like really, really pinned down. Let me make sure this is actually playing so I'm not talking from my stuff. And they do. They're going to lose that flag. Niz's squad is still trying to push into Alpha with little success. We'll see. Shoxy's going to either go ahead and try and rotate over to help Alpha or maybe go with the flank. This 1FR Blockhead and his guys still holding Charlie. Do have some parachutes coming in. It looks like they were able to spot them out and flank. I see flank. Knife. No knife. But Macaque. I don't know. Macchio. I don't know. Too many people's difficult names. Was able to clear out the rest of the 4ID guys. But Realm, they sneak in. They're going to spawn some people in. They're going to have the bleed. And all these other guys, look at, they're running around on this hill. Like, wait, what the fuck? Like, where'd they all go? Yeah, they're coming and running around trying to get it. And the bleed's going to go back. 1 left. Who is it? Is it Kilo? Stay alive. Blockhead gets in. Kilo is not Take some fire, and he is able to save the bleed. Really nice shot. Oh no, sorry, the bleed definitely went to the 4ID, and man, they are outnumbered. They're trying to get the bleed, but they are outnumbered. Nice turn there by TechX, who's able to take out Vladimir, and then Jasper takes out TechX, so he's going to be alive down here somewhere. And Blockhead's last one up. Stay alive, buddy. Turn off your laser. Oh, spawns come in right at the last second. Around the corner comes Yarg, and Yarg is able to take out one. Makio is able to take out Yarg, and man, they're fighting out down there hard. Meanwhile, over here it's Tech. Tech versus Danilich 2K, and I think Danilich is going to win. Can't find him. Yep, Danilich is able to take out Zone. No, still one more on the flag. Who is it? It's Tech. Tech stays on the flag, and he's going to be able to get the flag, hold that. But it looks like Agnes is going to try and push into Delta with a tank, and good luck, buddy. I think probably be more suited if they could get some helicopter help. But it looks like Tom and Yummy are going to rotate in on this tank. They're able to get some shots on it, some damage. And they're going to turn back around, and this is going to hurt. We'll see if they're able to get that wrencher. No, does not look like they're able to get the wrencher. Damn, these things are so slow. And, oh, Farva, nice shot, just too low of a turn. And it looks like Yummy is already in a jet and dropping bombs on that tank. Meanwhile, pushing into this Charlie flag is going to be Blockhead again. And they're able to get to start to turn, but I just think they're going to be a little bit outnumbered here trying to get into this flag. Blockhead gets taken out by Trigger, but he still got some of his squad mates there. They do have... No, it's actually enemy beacon, which Makakio is able to take out. And is able to take out Yarg as well. Yarg goes down. One more. Is not able to get TechX, who clears it out. And that's going to be the end of their push actually on the flag. But Blockhead already spawned back out here, and they're able to keep this push going on this flag. Meanwhile, Ethnics did push in here with the tank, it looks like, with the help of Fengard and Zone and Zalittle pushing in on the ground, and they were able to clear out the infantry. So we are back. Fortunately, the 4ID is losing pretty heavily at this point. 413 to 160. They're not quite able to hold the bleed, and it's just the little things I'm noticing, like mines all around the flag coming out of their main, which is going to slow down their armor. They are able to hold the central flag, but there's a lot of resources on this flag, and they're going to have to find out another burn. Like now, with Blockhead, you got Slayer as well pushing up with his squad, and they're going to be able... Yeah, they're going to turn it, which is going to put the bleed back to the 1FR, and that is going to be... Oh, nope. Spawns come in from the 4ID, and it's going to start going back towards the 4ID. Slayer realizes in trouble. He's going to back out. He dies to a tree, and the push is just kind of like slowly coming up one by one. We see Vlad, Kilo, Blockhead, Banging Crazy. They're all trying to get in here. Obi's down here in the basement. Looks like he's got a C4 guarding the stairs. We'll see if that's actually going to be able to work. Actually, I want to see if it does work. Does it work? Does it? Oh, don't die to the fire, buddy. Try it. Try it. You're losing the blade. Try it. Come on. I'm sure there's a lot else happening. Oh. And then TechX comes around the corner and shoots him in the face. So, holding Charlie's pretty important, but it's taking everything they can to hold this flag. At some point, they need to get a push into this Bravo or Alpha flag. Chillum has a really good defense set up here. He's got a beacon or a tugs on Alpha. A tug on Alpha. It's just one tug. Tug on Alpha, so that's going to let him know if anybody does try and flank in. And Marine, Siniera, damn it, Wilden, I cannot say his name. They're providing pressure to this Alpha flag. And as long as they can keep at least one person up. Chase! Oh! At least one person up. I think they're going to be able to... where was he hiding? Oh, nice. Right around the corner. They may not be able to get the bleed, and actually they might. They're going to try and push in here, we'll see. They're just taking up so many resources that it's allowing them to try and get into this flag. And now, again, Blockhead, and look at nice split formation. Jado down underneath with the beacon, so they must have come to the river, and it looks like they're going to get the numbers advantage and be able to hold retake Charlie flag. And meanwhile, Niz trying to push into Alpha, but he's going against 2 tanks. They're gonna have to time their shots if he's gonna try and do it, and we'll see. Roger doesn't even realize they're taking it behind him. Niz. Oh, take it. Oh, take the shot. And we got Fengard flanking up all by himself. He is able to take out Lihao, but now he's gonna go against Rozer. He gets 1 shot off, and he is gonna back the F out. See if he can't try and find Rozer. Rozer's gonna go ahead and try and flank the flank. Fengard knows exactly where Rozer's going with it. Active protection comes out for both, so they're going to dodge that. Here comes the Wrencher. Rozer does a really smart move, takes out the Wrencher, but it looks like Fengard is going to win that. So I'm assuming Little's going to be spawning back on him. And meanwhile, Bravo starts dropping. It is Lemon Grumpy all by himself. And nice Guitar Freak, he finds him. Guitar Freak's going to take him out. And that's going to be Bravo. Meanwhile, Charlie has fallen. And Webkey's the last one left on the roof. They know he's there. He is able to get a kill, but yeah, here come the grenades. Yeah. Oh, nice grenade toss. Who got that one? I want to see. Oh, it didn't show up. Damn it. Very nice grenade toss. And with 65 tickets left and your last flag burning, I definitely see the 4ID getting the advantage here. Niz is back on Charlie. He's not able to get it. Marine still trying to get that beacon down. Memorial, he's going to be able to get a flank, take out 1, just cause some trouble. Spots this guy trying to flank him right here, and he's able to take out only Tom. Nice play right there. Oh man, he's getting pushed hard. And he finally gets taken out. Trigger Locals takes him out, and they're going to be able to hold this Delta flag, but there's almost everybody here. The last one up is still this Realm Tech X squad, and they're pushing into like a tank, a squad, and there's a squad beacon. Who's in this tank? I can't get it. It's going to be Lihao trying to find this guy. And he does. Actually, Rozer's the one that finds him. So they start rolling it back. There's only 1 red person. He didn't even stay alive for very long. Ethnic's still trying to get in the flank, but this is, I mean, they can't even push out due to this Marine squad. That beacon doing a lot of work back there, and they're able to keep pressure up. He is. He's going to get 1 shot. That's going to hurt. You're definitely going to die. It's a nice try, though, Wilden. And, yeah, that's going to complete the round. Thoughts on that round? 1 JFR. Obviously, they held the lead. It's interesting with the 4 flags instead of the 5. I think your bleed's going to be a little bit faster if you're down to 3 flags and 1 as opposed to 3 and 2. That's not completely confirmed. And it also does look like the 1 FR also had a little bit higher numbers, maybe 2 or 3 people, but you know, that's an extra squad that you can use the flank, and that'll definitely help with the advantage. Fengard, excellent job in the tank. Slayer, again, doing a great job on the squad leading front. I also saw Marine doing an absolutely amazing job on the squad leader job as well. As far as the 4ID side, Realm was pretty much always taking his squad in towards the front. But I do think the shot of the match goes to Favre. He got a little sick of Tom shooting in the helicopter, so nice shot there. Alright, switch sides, and we're going to come back at it. So if I am correct, my blue people are going to be the 4ID, and my red people are going to be the 1FR. Let's see, how good am I? How good? I'm great. I still don't know if I'm even actually playing. I paused the stupid commercial, so I don't even know if this is streaming properly. Please tell me it's streaming properly. It says it's streaming, but I'm still watching a commercial. Alright, so next round, we'll see if they're still running commanders. I do not know if they are running commanders. We will see. I have 3 amazing viewers, so I must be actually working. A little shout out on my Twitch chat to my 3 followers. Sorry, well, one of them's me, So that leaves 2 people actually watching it. Alright, so strategy on this 4-person map. We'll see what they go for. I'm assuming it's still going to be a double jet drop on this center flag of Charlie. It's just too important to hold. It allows really easy access into this Bravo flag. And despite this wall running right through here, I think the advantage probably goes to the U.S. Like, they can just get... they can easily support Bravo and Alpha with armor. And this Alpha flag is just... it's a pain in the butt to push into against this wall. Whereas, like, you know, this Delta flag, I mean, you can approach it from pretty much any angle. You have, like, the entire area up here to flank by, and you can flank in this way. Like, it's just a lot harder to defend that gimme flag, I think, on Delta. Whereas, like, Alpha, like, you got a big, giant fucking wall. And there's only a certain number of ways they can go through that giant fucking wall. Granted, they can climb the towers, jump out, stuff like that. But it's still, I don't know. It's not as easy to flank. You can't just, like, take a Jeep and go wide and try and get in there. So, you know, you might have a few entrances and put a person watching an entrance, and you can pretty much guard against your back flag getting capped. So I do think the U.S. has a bit of an advantage. We will see, though. And I'll do a little shout out to Gunny, who's watching. We've done many casts together back in the day. So definite shout out to him. I'm glad he's watching. And it actually is quite fun to be back here. It's been a while since I've actually done a cast. So just a heads up on our slight delay. And here we go. We are not live. So apparently I'm getting a lot of problem with my stream. We're going to double take a check. Let's take a look and see how it's working. So we're going to do probably 2 map restarts, and then we're going to be going back at it. We will see. But Gunny's telling me it's not loading properly. It's dropping and loading, so we'll see if it actually is doing that on mine, but it looks smooth. We will see. Also, again, my... Oh! So, we will not be doing Caspian Border. We will be doing Metro, which is quite interesting. So what we're doing, I think it's 1 round Caspian, 1 round Metro. Oh, no. Metro's the next 2 rounds. So 2 Caspian, and then we'll go straight into 2 Metro. Each side gets to play each map from each army's side. The other thing I noticed earlier when I was listening to the end of my cast was that I was saying a lot. So exactly. So my solution is I'll probably play the My Cats Died drinking game, where I'll take a sip of beer every single time that I say and then I'll get drunker and I'll say more, and then I'll get drunker. You are feel free to play at home if you would like to. Actually, what my plan is to not say as much. So we'll see when I go back and watch this if I actually succeeded consciously thinking about it. So there we see the official announcement. This is live. We will be going here, make sure everybody's on the right side. 1FR is red, 4ID is blue, and we're just waiting for the 2 armies to ready up. I still am not sure if they're running commanders. We'll see. I don't think so, because I think I saw Rozer on the ground and Ethnics in a tank. So seeing as those are the generals and they're not in commander roles, I'm guessing there is going to be no commander. which I am okay with. The commander in this is definitely disappointing when compared to the commander from Battlefield 2. So, here we go. Getting ready to start. If the players get all ready, they just got to get their balance worked out, and we will be underway. And here we go. We are live. So, looking at what we got, we're waiting for the jets to spawn in, and then we're going to get an idea where everybody's going. I guarantee there will be a double jet drop on Charlie. And here we go. We're live. So, we're going to have Chillum. He's going to go ahead. He's going to jet drop one. Realm. Niz going to be the other jet dropper, and Slayer. And here we go. Here's our double jet drop. So, let's see who wins the jet drop. We got one jet drop almost directly on the flag, another one right on the flag, people missing buildings, bodies falling everywhere, and the initial, I think the second initial wave coming from the 1FR is going to be a little bit stronger. Also a Jeep rotating up. Who is in the Jeep? Marine. He's not getting out either. He's like, I'm driving this thing. It's a tree. Yeah. There's a downside to sitting in a Jeep. Shoot, I have no idea what's going on here. Let's do this. There we go. Now I can get an idea. So, the initial round start goes to the 1FR. They're going to be able to get that center flag of Charlie. Meanwhile, they're also going to get out. Sorry, Bravo is going to go to the 4ID. This is just going to be Ethnics up here in the tank. And he sees these tanks rotating down, peeking out. The question is, does he see Rozer? Does Rozer have a way to hurt him? He's able to stop the capture. No, don't peek. He gets out one jab. See if he's able to get out of there. Oh, I would have almost kept it. And now Ethnics, he knows he's there, but he's going to be in a lot of trouble. An excellent round start. They rotate the tanks. Kilo and Vladimir and Humphrey grab their tanks, rotate straight into Bravo, but they are losing this center flag. Realm with his squad holding steady on here. Bleed slowly going back to the 1FR. And we'll try and find some people that are actually shooting people in here. And Chillum holding up on the top of the cliff. He's not able to hold it. And I think, let's see, Trigger. Looks like he traded. No, takes out Danilich, but then he gets taken out. And still holding in the way of the 1FR. Leo's trying to push in here. We'll see if he finds anybody. Nice slow peeks. They do have 4 guys, but they are bunched. They've got to spread out. He pushes down, shoots the railing a few times, and that's not going to be quite enough. And the 1FR is going to be able to hold these flags, and they have everybody on this Charlie flag. Everybody. So this is when Ethnics and them, I think, really want to try and get into this Bravo flag. They're going to have to try to run a flank here, and it's going to be Humphrey is on the ground. If I can see who's driving the tank, it's Kilo driving the tank, and it looks like Webkey's going to try and flank up along with his squad and Niz, and they're going to try and get this Bravo flag back. The bleed is going to go their way. It's right below you. Oh, it was right below you. So Kilo goes down, the tanks roll in, and they're able to get this Bravo flag. Tom's still in this helicopter. We'll see. I imagine he's going to be able to get some infantry support. He does have the Stewie in the gunner seat. Maybe be able to get a few kills here on the center flag of Charlie. And that is a lie, because Amoriel will take him out with an RPG. Nice shot. Meanwhile, Humphrey, it looks like they are going to try and flank. But the 1FR, as soon as they feel like they have a control on Charlie, they are pushing straight into Bravo. They're going to get some smoke out, try and help them push. And Obi does get across the river, but he gets taken out by Lee Howe. He's going to get a res. Here comes Bullet Eddie Meg. Full charge. That'll be nice. They'll be able to keep this push going. And they might be able to get a flank around. Ethnics right now is in a battle. Looks like it with Kilo again. He's going to get a vehicle hit on him. Kilo misses the return shot, and Ethnics not able to get that second shot in here. Slayer and his squad still trying to get in, and it looks like Tom was able to clean that out. Rozer, the solo back cap. And they're like, oh shit! You see all these like blue people running at it. Harp coming in, and gets taken out. The solo back cap. He won't get it, but it's enough to pull some people off. But it might not be enough. It looks like Realm is still sticking up here with the rest of his squad, and they're at least putting pressure here on this center flag. And actually, they're getting the bleed. Look at this chilling. They're not on burn. You're going to get on the burn, you're going to lose the spawn. So close. Look at how close that was to losing the spawn. Chillin gets taken out, and so does Wilden, and the spawn still coming back up towards the 1FR, so they're able to hold that. Meanwhile, the push into the Delta flag. Jasper's going to be defending. And takes out Webkey, so that's going to definitely slow down that push. And now the armor reaction. Humphrey gets the high ground on Vanguard. Vanguard does not see where he is. Vanguard does not see where he is. He still doesn't see him. Now he sees him. Oh, he almost got the flank on him. Vanguard's going to get there here. Rocket's going to come out, take out Zone. And Vanguard, I think, probably goes down here. Yeah, Vanguard's going to go down. And so does Humphrey. In comes Lemon Grumpy with a C4 explosive. That leaves the Source trying to push up here, and plenty of rockets coming in towards him. And he's trying to find this infantry. He's going to take a shot, but he's got a wrencher. I think he's going to be a hold up all right. Middle here is still under contention. 4ID hiding on the roof. I think they're probably at least going to be able to squad leader in here. I think the one... Oh, who is that? Oh, damn, that's not who I wanted. I wanted this guy who parachuted in. Braum comes in and helps that push, but it's just not... You can't cap from up there. You got to start dropping people down, and eventually the people defending it usually figure out where they are, and it's a lot harder. But bleed slowly going the way. Actually, no, pretty quickly. In comes another parachuter, and he is not able to get on the roof, which means they're going to be able to maintain roof superiority. We'll see if the shooters keep coming in. And the 4ID is going to take Charlie. That's going to give him the 3-flag bleed. And Yummy's still kind of pushing up here in the tank along with Webkey. He's trying to get in here, slow him down. And it's going to come down to Sleepy Dragon is still parachuting in. They are getting the bleed. No, not quite. Just staying alive. Staying alive. Alright, so apparently the internet is good and my stream is horrible. I'm not surprised. 1FR is going to get this Bravo flag. And so are they holding? Oh, no, they're not. I had the wrong button. They are not going to get it. And with this center flag still holding really strong here for the 4ID, they're able to get that triple bleed, and they need it. They're right now up only about 18 tickets, so this is a very, very close round. And Marine's still holding. They might turn this back here. We'll see. Trigger Loco's going to come up. They know they're on the roof, so we'll see if the 4ID is able to hold it. And he's actually not going to be too worried about it. And they're still sitting up on this roof. You got to throw grenades. Throw grenades. Oh, you saw him. You saw him. How do you not see him? There's a big red triangle above it. Well, he's not really big right now. And that's huge. Really well played here by Marine Squad. Absolutely excellent. That stops the bleed. They're only down about 40 tickets. So now they just need to find another push. And here they are. They're massing it right up here. If these tanks can keep up and actually help the infantry get into Bravo, I think they have a chance. They have the numbers. And yeah, Slayer is going to push on the ground along with Humphrey and Kilo in the tanks. They got the wrenchers, and it's going to be up to Vanguard, who's got 2 wrenchers trying to hold this flag. Niz does not realize he's about to get flanked, and Niz gets taken out by Farva. Webkey sitting back, trying to hold off. Nice smoke. Oh, look at that. Absolutely perfect push. Throw the smoke, push the flag, get the bleed. Absolutely textbook here push from Slayer Wasp. Absolutely amazing. And look at, they're able to get it. There's no way they can defend it. They turn it red. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I literally have goosebumps. I take pictures of my legs, but that'd be weird. Absolutely amazing push. Well coordinated. Now they're going to get C4 on the tank. Vanguard, immobilized. Don't move. Slams. Slams. How did he not die? I could have sworn there were slams on him. Maybe not. But he's going to take the rocket, and this is going to be the end of Vanguard. He's definitely going to go down right here. Double wrench, triple... What the fuck? They just spun out like 7 Rangers, C4, C4. Oh, that was so close. It looked like Titanic troubles. So close. Vanguard does manage to stay up, and in comes Ethnix to probably try and help with this right here. And Kilo's right there in his tank. He's going to take a shot from Ethnix. Meanwhile, on the center flag, still 4ID trying to push back in here. They just almost get the numbers. But they are not, and it's going to go back to the... Oh, my gosh. Farva, fix your tags, buddy. 1FR is going to get this flag. They are going to hold... No, they're not going to be able to hold Bravo. They may be able to jump down the hill and run towards it, but I do think that Niz, Lehao, Lemming, and Fury are going to be able to hold this flag. We'll see. It's up to Slayer again coming in here. Takes out Fury Divine, takes the beacon. He gets taken out by Trigger Loco, and Niz looks like he's going to get the res on his buddy there, and they're going to be okay trying to hold this flag. Alright, so I'm going to unfortunately pause my stream so I can't see what's happening, but I will do. I think it might help with some of my internet issues as well. Sorry, overview of the map right now. 4ID is holding strong onto their 2 closest flags, and Harp. Let's see if he's where he's going to do. Try and do a little flank here. Kilo's sitting there. He's like, I know something's funny, maybe. I'm gonna hit the wall. Oh shit, yep. Oh! President Sendy takes a tank shot to the face. Harp's there. He's smart. He realizes he can't win that battle. So I'm assuming he's just gonna... No, he's not gonna wait. He's gonna keep pressure on this. Maybe make them think there's some people on the flag. And actually, he's slapping his gun. Slapping the boss. He's gonna try and get a bleed here and pull some people back, and it's working. Look, Danos is back. Kilo's gonna come back and try and figure out, like, what the fuck? Why am I losing this flag? He realizes though there's only one person, and this is probably gonna be a dead Harp. Does he realize it? Where is that? Where the fuck's Harp? Oh, there he is. Harp is shooting at the tank with his pistol. It's a valiant effort, Harp. It was very, very close. Meanwhile, 1FR, they get in a beacon in the back. Slayer, again, doing work here. Gets his squad on his flag. Get the bleed, and this is going to be huge if they can... they just can't quite get it. It looks like the spawns are going to come in, and the 4ID is going to hold. Juno's company in response. Beer Hunter is going to come in and try and clear it out. He gets taken out by Obi, but President Slendy is going to come in, get the res, and they're going to be able to defend this flag just fine. We'll see if that leaves up a gap in Bravo, and I think it does. Slayer is already rotated and is now going into this Bravo flag. There comes the smoke again. I cannot get over how this company pushes flags. Although, only one person made it across the river, so... But, it's enough. No, very nice play there. Yarg's able to cleep out Farva, and they're able to save that flag. But now this just... I mean, it looks like they're all down in this basement here. I can't even click on all these buttons. Yeah, they are just down in this basement. Hanging out in the fire, breathing in some secondhand smoke. Shoot! Ah! Here, you were looking right at him. Memorial takes him out. Scorpion's still down here trying to hold on. And he's not going to be able to hold. Danilich is down here. He's got his beacon trying to hold. One last gunfight. Lemon Grumping versus Danilich. Lemon Grumpy takes the victory. If they could just get this beacon, they may be able to slow down this push. And yeah, here it comes right here. Realm is going to be able to get that beacon down. And 4ID is able to maintain the Charlie flag, but it costs him Delta. Vanguard rotates back in his tank, but there are blue guys parachuting in, and now it's just a matter of finding the rest of this. But I really like their spawn beacon back here. Rodzer's being smart, staying hidden. He might be able to get a shot on that tank. Take the shot on the tank! It's empty. Wrenching it. Did they lose the tank? Did they lose a tank? Did somebody get out of their tank? Yummy comes in, and he's just going to get too many RPGs. Yeah, he's got too much coming at him, and Jevs in that tank is able to hold it. So now, the 1JFR is going to hold the Gimme flag, which is going to be a giant pain in the butt. Meanwhile, Kilo pushing into the backside of Charlie. He is going to get immobilized. He gets taken out. C4 from TechX, but they still got one more tank. The Source coming in. He gets met with a barrage of anti-tank weapons, and it does look like the 4ID holds the Bravo flag for right now. And they're already losing Charlie again. Banging crazy, pushing up. They got the backside of this the building, and it looks like they almost have hill control too. Parachuters coming in, but they're going to miss the top of it, and he gets sniped out. Looks like Yard was. I don't want this view. Chill him. And 4ID still holds it. Looks like there's a basement battle. If I can even click on anybody that's under there. Yeah. Lee Howe, he's going to die. He's going to die. Yeah, Lee Howe gets taken out. Banging crazy coming up from the bottom of the stairs is able to get him. And the 4ID is leading this burn. Divine trying to hold tight down there. I don't know. I like him. It's a lot easier to hold the flag from the top than it is from the bottom. However, I did miss the 4ID push back into their gimme flag. We weren't able to get it, but this place is covered in mines, and it looks like Fengar's job is going to be to run around and spot them out. And another jet drop, and we'll see who this is right here. Rozer all by himself again, just causing trouble, slowing people down. Rozer gets taken out. Fengar gets him. So that's going to stop that, but it's just enough to slow him down. 4ID loses their grip on Charlie. They re-green Bravo, and Wilden, oh man, look at him just hiding back here, just chilling. And we have a look at this, we are halfway through, and the 4ID is holding onto a 32 ticket lead. This game has been back and forth, really, really well played by both sides right now. We'll see if one side tries to just hold position and get more kills. I would probably give the advantage to 1JFR here. They have the height advantage, and spawning in a Bravo can be a real pain in the butt. Oh, I missed what caused that. What caused that? I don't know. But one tank does go down, and you know, pushing into this from the 4ID side could be a real, like, they're trying to go down this tunnel, and who is this up here? Slayer and a little Memorial are right there. But they're trying to come out the tunnel. Realm reads it happening, peeks, and he's not able to get it. He gets taken out. And we'll see if they can get out this pipe and try and get the flank onto the 4ID's Bravo flag. Like, this Bravo flag is going to have to hold pretty hard. Like, they are going to have some trouble. They did get, oh man, coming up looks like the goat path maybe. TechX actually gets up on the roof probably with the spawn beacon. He may be able to get a pick or two here. He is missing people. But they do start to get the bleed because Tech spawns in the squad leader, and it looks like the bleed's going to start going their way on this Charlie flag. And if they can get that, that will be huge. And here comes Jado in the helicopter battle. Oh man, and Oxberger was on the ground trying to wrench. Was not able to stay up. Now with this helicopter, I think they'll be able to get some harassment on these tanks and maybe some of that infantry that's trying to get into Charlie. We'll see how long it actually lasts. These things are, for me, pretty much flying death traps. Maybe if you're actually good at it. Hart, he likes to go back there by himself. Humphrey pushing up with his tank all by himself. He takes out Webkey, but that's going to be a tough push unless he gets his infantry support. And here it comes right now. Very nice. Take out the spawn beacon there from Sierra, and oh yeah, here comes the push right now. And it is going to be up to like Niz and his squad of 3 people left to try and hold this out. 2 tanks. We do have, I believe, probably Ethnics and Yummy in the tank that are going to try and hold this off. But with that infantry push, the 4ID is able to kind of rotate into Charlie. We're still really close match, 30 tickets. And if this is Slayer, let's see it. There's the frickin' smoke. Let's see their squad spread out, push in. Slayer sitting back, guarding, make sure he's got the flank. Very nice spread here from the 1JFR. And I think they're going to be able to push in, get the flag, and the tank up here can't rotate. I think it's being held in place by another tank. And really nice cover from the rocks above. Well, a couple infantry push in. I don't know how the person in this Jeep is still alive. Chill him. Just chilling. Yeah, that's why those things don't usually work out all that well so far for me. But again, just absolutely great push here from the 1JFR. Ethnix is attempting to hold it off. Or no, sorry, Vanguard is attempting to hold off this push. But he's got to be careful. He's going to get flanked. And actually, the bleed goes now to the 1JFR. But 4ID rotate back into the flag. Yarg, you got to get in that flag, buddy. You need the bodies. Oh, no. Nice flank there from Slayer. He's able to get the kill on Yarg, and they're going to be able to hold this. See if Bullet's going to be able to find them. And he's going to come down to Vanguard. He's got to win this tank battle, and he does not. He loses it. So this push right now from Realm has got to hold strong. Sleepy Dragon hiding. The bleed is not going their way. I imagine the dead spawns will start coming in on this Charlie flag. Yummy is going to get a helicopter kill. I'm just going to miss it. Leeha's still holding strong. Humphrey and Kilo trying to get on this Bravo flag, and now the 1JFR have a very strong hold on this flag. We'll see if they rotate to the gimme or if they keep trying to push into this flag. Realm's still up here on Charlie, and they have to make this push work. Like, it has to work. If they don't get into this bleed and get it, they are in a lot of trouble. Marine holding strong, trying to make sure nobody's trying to come up there. And it looks like blue people getting kind of wiped off the map. Kilo's going to try and hold this point right here and deny access to the road. He's going to turn the corner. He's going to take, I don't know what, C4? Who knows? This is when you need a jet drop, I think. And here it is, Realm. Yep. Come on, Realm. Go to Delta. You got to stop the bleed. You're down 30 tickets. Please go to Delta. Please go to Delta. No. That was it. That was your chance. I think he needed to go to Delta there. Realm's going to drop in, and he's going to be pushing into this just like, there's just no way you can push into it. Like, with all of these 1JFR people right in between Bravo and Charlie, the only way you're going to do it is if you try and get back in that gimme. I really think that's the only way to do it. Leo is able to try and push out, but he's not able to get it, and there's just so many 1JFR people on this flag. We'll see if Yarg is able to stay up. He is trying to get in there. It is close. And now the lead goes to the 1JFR with his 3-ticket bleed. It is really hard to push in. Niz is going to try and get into Bravo. They're going to have to bring the tanks. I think you got to go Jet Bridge. Here we go. Doc Shock. No. Delta. You got to go Delta. Although, no, here comes the push. I say Harp still hanging on tight. Looks like they're going to be able to get this bleed, and they need it because they are down 60 tickets. And with this many tickets left, it's going to be really hard to make it up. They stop the bleed. They're not able to get it. Oh, really nice rotation here. Oh, I thought he was able to... I thought he was shooting out the Jeep that was trying to make the flank. Here comes Doc Shock. He has got to go to Delta. You've got to go to Delta. These two, Stewie and Tom, are still fighting it out. Looks like Stewie and Tom are going to get the advantage here. There we go. That's what you need, Doc Shock. You need Juno to die, spawn in, and you have to flash cap this, because these tanks are coming back immediately. Bravo flag, Lee Howe is going to be able to get the bleed going his direction. We'll see where they do the dead spawns. Rozer's going to dead spawn back at Delta all by himself. Tanks rotate back. Vanguard and Yummy, they get taken out by mines, really well placed. And again, Ethnix is in trouble too. I don't know if he realizes he's just driving like right, oh man, right on the mines. If he turns left like a foot, he's going down. Where is it? Oh, it's a slam? Mines. Oh my gosh, look how close he is. And he goes down. 1AFR get the flank on Ethnix. The flank on Delta fails. However, Charlie is finally bleeding. But the reinforcements are already coming up the hill. Here comes Obi. He's going to come around and try and slow it down. And this is still Realm holding in tight. But there's just too much, like, reinforcements. 27 to 129. And I think the 1JFR are going to hold it. The 4ID had an incredible chance to make a play there. They had a chance. They were up by almost 30 or 40 tickets, and then they just sort of got overwhelmed. I think if Realm maybe would have gone a flank on Delta with his whole squad, they would have had a better chance. Right at about the 160 ticket mark. But I think that the armor played really well from the 1JFR. They were able to kind of hold that outside. And as they gained control of that outside, infantry was able to push into Bravo. Yeah, into Bravo. And once they had that Bravo Charlie flags in the middle, it was really, really difficult for the 4ID to try and push up in there. A couple good rounds. Realm was all over the place. Again, I just feel like I'm calling Slayer's name all the time. Really good work in the tanks by Kilo and Humphrey. Really doing a good job controlling the area. Yeah, so great job on 1JFR. They're able to hold that. And I think that's a 3 round winning streak here for the 1JFR. We may take a short break. We will be going to Caspian Border for the last round. 2 rounds of the day. I appreciate you guys watching. And this is Katz. I'm going to sign off, sign right back on again so that the stream uploads a little bit shorter. And I'll be right back.